Be here in this environment. What? So here we go. Should be a good one. Brilliant hook there. Good counter punch. Failing to score with that right hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere. What?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! What a nightmare scenario! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And now going for the finish. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta keep those hands up. Not good defense here. Do you believe what we are seeing? No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope...
What do we expect to see here in round two? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He scores with the counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Catch and shoot. Oh my! That's a game changer! How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Will slow down, it picks up. They're in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense Defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The defense failed them. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get up.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Pull her right there. What a massive upset this would be. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pull her right there. So much for defensive abilities. And the boss has been dropped. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the... Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Look at his corner. What the instructions they're telling him to...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. An upset of the year perhaps right before our eyes. Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that what I ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He missed with that jab. He fails to score with that left hook. Misses with the jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Will the referee step in? You've got to wonder how big of a factor. There's the bell for round 4. punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This may do it! It's all coming to an end! How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Hold it right there! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Will the referee stop it? Good job trying to back. Did you see that? Are we about to see a first round knockout? How did they not go down?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A big whip with the right hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. By the way, the connect percentages have to be... Hold that thought! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? As we enter... Hold that thought! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Corner handles their fighter here after being... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter lands. This could be the end. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than equal.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Big swing and a miss with the hook. So much for defensive abilities. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Why weren't they covering up? A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. What's the referee thinking right now? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Leaves a knockout without...
Let's start the sixth. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertise and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping you use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your start, where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you feel. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the light starts flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a rebel. I'm a fighter. I am everything you
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's John. First up, Street Killer. And they'll be facing one of the hottest. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That hook was off target. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hold that thought. Where was the defense?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, like just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Stumbling around in potholes. Beautiful, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different...
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this. And down goes Kingmaker. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to follow you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push.
Whoa, Johnny. Do you believe what we are seeing? And Kingmaker has been knocked down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Whoa, wait a minute! Will the referee step in? Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe that.
There's the bell for round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What a nightmare scenario. And Street Killer has been dropped. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's all. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Nice. What a massive upset this would be. And it appears they weathered the storm. How I'm not pulling right there. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. How did they not go down?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh, wait a minute. And now going for the finish. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping it.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Where was the defense? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just stay. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
Round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! See that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get the...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And we may see an early stoppage here. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far.
And down goes Street Killer. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.